What's up YouTube, this is Veggie, I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to show you some new really amazing combos that Zangief has gotten access to in the second season of Street Fighter 6. I'll also showcase where you can switch to a new route, for instance for stun combos, and get almost the same reward with a lot less effort. So there's many good things to see in this video, so just enjoy. Let's go. So the thing I want to start with is doing the new stun combo on block and hit. Because we used to have a really good stun combo that did a lot of damage, but it was really hard to do and not everyone could do it, and you could not land it if you landed the stun from further out than very close. So now I'm just gonna show you the damage and the effort it took to land the old stun combos, and then show you the new routes that both only do 80 less damage, so they're still really good. So that's 4180 on block. And 4780 on hit. So this is still optimal as far as I'm aware, but it's still harder and it can't be done from all ranges. So I'll show you the new stun combos that you can use instead that only do 80 less damage and is a lot easier to execute. So we start with the one on block. And I mean, they're the same, but I'll just show you the damage on both. So that's 4100. Very complicated mathematician version of it does 4180, so I think, and this one can be done from further out. I think I will show you that later. So it's basically the same, a lot less effort to do and a lot more consistent, and you'll be less stressed that you might drop it. And that's 4700. $80 less damage on both versions, basically the same, like 0.8% less damage. It could matter in some situations. You could be in a position, I think, where your optimal would kill and this would leave them at a pixel, but I think it will be very seldom. So I think just learning these new routes is really good. The bonus of this is that if you don't have enough EX bar, you can actually get a more optimal 2-bar route with level 1. Do it until we get it. I think that's good. Okay. And on block it will do 3950. So you get less damage than the 4 EX bar version, but if you don't have enough EX bar or you don't want to spend it, or you want to get Oki, which you do from level 1, you can go for that instead. And as far as I'm aware, it was not really feasible to go into level 1 in the stun combo, the old stun combo. So that is actually just a huge buff to it in general. So the new juggle properties to Lariat give you access to almost the same damage, a lot easier as the old stun combo, and also gives you a new route to save drive bar and use super meter to get Oki for a little bit less damage. So I think that's really good. We have more combos, but I think the stun combos are super important to have optimal, so I think that was the more important part to go through first. And then I just want to see to make sure that you can actually dash forward before you jump back into the Lariat, because that means that you can, if you get the stun from out here, you can still do the optimal combo. That was not really possible, at least not with the frame kill I used with the last combo. So let's see. That will be too far. Let's try double dash. Yeah. So that means now you have access to the optimal or near optimal stun combo even when you are not stunning the opponent close to the corner if you do a double dash first. And just to make sure, we also do it on hit, just to make sure 100% that you can do the double dash when you get it on hit as well. So I think going into the crouching heavy punch stuff after the stun combos is really good. So there might be more, but this is like if you whiff punish in the corner, you get basically the forward heavy kick damage. So getting a whiff punish in the corner, you almost get the forward heavy kick damage at 5160 if you do a step forward, down forward, medium punch. So if they whiff in the corner and you can whiff punish that button with this, whoops, that is super high reward for Zangief. Just to show you the difference, the forward heavy kick, which you definitely cannot whiff punish with consistently, will do just a little bit more at 55 something, 55-20. So 400 less damage, but possible to do on a whiff button. So that's pretty good. Mid-screen, I mean, if you don't want to spend all that bar, you have other options, of course. Just into lariat, 31%. Into forward, medium kick, then down forward, medium punch, into lariat, 31, 30, yeah, basically the same. And then, if you're further out and you need to do the drive rush, you can still get 46% if you're further out and have to drive rush in to get the down forward, medium punch. So yeah, this is a super really strong combo tool. Mid-screen though, this can be very hard to land mid-screen. If you get it, that's great, but I think you need to be very close. So I have not completely figured out how it works. And I think this one is more consistent than the forward medium kick, but that one can also drop. But what I did find to be very consistent, which does 35% and gives a lot of corner carry, is this one. So you'll get that almost okay situation there. Yeah. So that's a lot of corner carry. I'm not sure if the light SPD will land there, but it's 34% or 35% if you do the down forward medium punch. So I think even though it costs 4 bars, it's 35%, and if they're kind of close to the corner, it will lead to a true guess. Like let's say you're here. I think that's pretty good, even for 4 bars. It's 35% leads to a true guess, and you have more access to draw bar now. So I think the forward medium kick, you have to be very close for it to consistently land, and the down forward medium punch, also kind of close for it to land consistently, as you can see. But the crouching medium punch is a lot easier, but then you have to spend draw bar to get closer because the lariat will whiff here. If you're really far out, I'm not sure if that's ever necessary, but if you are really far out when you land it, you can also do that, but the damage is then 300 less. I think you will always be able to convert with 4 bars into 32 or 35% with great corner carry and almost okay. So yeah, if you see that you're close enough, I would always go for this. But if you can't tell, yeah, I think this is worth it for the corner carry and 32% damage. You spend 1 more bar than this, but you get 1400 less damage and less corner carry. So it's definitely worth it. If you think this is worth it, which I think it is a lot of the time, then this is definitely worth it. More corner carry and more damage reward. And more punish count, like drive me. Like this one takes what? And this one takes... Yo! Yeah. It's just overall worth it, I think, to get used to doing that combo if you get this with punish. Or that one if you see that you're too far away. Even at 32%, I think it's worth it. Because you see, look at the difference in where the opponent is and where I am afterwards. No Oki from at that spacing. Close enough for Oki. From like mid-screenish. With stand light kick and crouch medium punch both connect into level 1 there. So to save on the drive bar, you can combo into the crouch medium punch into level 1 or standing light kick into level 1 directly if you think you're too far away for the down forward medium punch lariat or the forward medium kick into down forward medium punch lariat. So like this. At also 35%, only one drive bar. You also get Oki, but you spend a super bar. Let's go. So what I did there was do the first score circle first. Yeah. So that's also good. You save the drive bar, do the damage. So I think these are some really good combos with the crouching heavy punch. And just to... So the combo we did earlier in the corner, you can of course then also do into level 1. Yeah. So you then save a lot of bar. The crouching heavy punch is viable against depending on the character item and the button they use. Like Chun-Li, standing heavy punch, super viable. I'm sure Zangief standing heavy punch also very viable. The crouching medium kicks Whiff from close, very easy. The heavies from Shotos and characters like Luke and probably maybe Jury, very doable. And then you have characters where I think it will be harder, like DJ. Will probably be a lot harder to get a Whiff punish with a crouching heavy punch on a character like DJ. So what I've noticed in Street Fighter 6 is that you need to have muscle memory for different Whiff punishes for different matchups. Oh yeah, if you want easy damage, no bars, forward heavy kick, very bad Oki, and 25%. If you don't have any mirror and you want to do that, you can do that. I almost feel like it's better to go for the sweep than and try to get the safe jump going or something like that. So before this into that, into drive rush, forward heavy punch used to be plus 13, so you could not combo into forward heavy punch. But with the buff of this being plus 7 instead of plus 6, being plus 27 allows for this combo. So that's a really good combo, and I'll show you why it's so good. It's not only good if the first forward heavy punch hits, it's good because of this. So that forward heavy punch will beat a reversal crouching light punch because it's what, I think plus 11 on block. We will check that. So you will have guaranteed 2 forward heavy punch on both hit and block. You can just do it. The only thing it can lose to is stuff like reversal DPs and reversal supers. There is no button interruption, so it's very risk-free. You get 2 forward heavy punches on hit and on block, and it's a situation where the opponent should actually either DP or take the throw, in my opinion. You can also bait after that driver, so it's not like they can guarantee DP you, just to show you. OD rising uppercut, so I do this, that, which you also do not want to do because of this combo. So I think that plus 7 buff is good both for the just confirming of a regular button into like a regular forward heavy punch just into down forward medium punch, which is super good, but also because of that combo. You needed to be plus 28 for that before. If you were plus 28, the driver's forward heavy punch will be plus 12 on block and plus 14 on hit. That one is now plus 15 on it. So let's continue. So what I think was actually possible last season too, but I didn't realize is because it's plus 15. So if you get like a really far driver's forward medium kick punish counter, which can happen sometimes, not too often, but it's definitely something that can happen. You can actually get forward heavy punch after that. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, so that's really cool. And that can happen. You might driver, someone tries to check it with a low, or someone whiffs like a jab. So that might happen. And it's plus 15, so I think it was plus 14 last patch. So that was not max range, so it's very specific. So that's plus 15. So that's really cool. Yeah, so I think that's the combos I wanted to show for now. Might add more or make some shorts with combos that I forgot later, but thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, feel free to like the video. If you have anything to say, just comment away, and I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and until next time, bye.